At Santorini's in Summerland, time is money. So when their doors were forced to close early yesterday, business took a hit.
Of course, loss of sales is huge for that day. So we would have opened back up had the power come on about 3. You know, we'd have been able to have the equipment come back up to temperature and bring food out and do dinner. But with it not coming back on until 7, it was just not worth it.
Santorini's was among the roughly 6,000 businesses and homes affected by the power outage, the result of a tree that fell onto a power line between Penticton and Summerland yesterday afternoon. The owner of the Beanery Cafe says this is the 3rd time in 4 years their business has lost power, and it's not expected to be the last. And even though they too lost a day's worth of business, it's something the owner says is out of her control.
For a small business, one day of loss, 2/3 of sales lost in one day is pretty significant.
So what can you do? I don't know what you can do about it.
Summerland is especially prone to power outages. In 2008, during a deep freeze, emergency services had to set up warming centers after thousands went without power for almost half the day. There's been outage after outage over the years. But it's not just businesses that are affected. People who rely on medical equipment are also at risk. The problem? There's no alternate power feed for Summerland, so when one end of the line goes down like yesterday, much of the town's power goes with it.
We no longer have the infrastructure in place for that.
Isn't that something that maybe would be warranted in considering that this has happened again?
The topic has come up, but it's also very expensive to build that.
Outage BC says many small communities in BC are fed by a single transmission line, and there are no plans for any upgrades soon.
So any major project has to get the approval of the BC Utilities Commission, and this includes a regulatory process where they go through looking at the cost of a project and then weighing if it's a benefit for all customers of Outage BC.
Outage says yesterday's power outage was a fluke of nature, an unpredictable event. So for now, Summerland, like many other small communities, will have to hope Mother Nature cooperates. In Summerland, Eric Cito, CHBC News.